Oh, that awful dog. Ape! Fetch! Fetch! Oh, she's awful. I don't know if my shock collar was working. She wouldn't stop. There's another one standing right there. Is he gonna fly? You gonna run to me? He's running up the hill. Shocker's on. Come here. Before we go, Eve, you're gonna tighten your shocker. Oh, it's loose. You're so ornery. You've seen them too, and you knew you shouldn't run up there. But what'd you do? You ran up there, Peep. Alright. Oh, rabbit. Ah. I'm sure there'll be some up here once we hit the top. No way. That one was wounded too, for some reason. Ah, he got him. Gator. Drop it. He must have been hurt from somebody else because I didn't shoot that one. Ah, man. Come! Come! I messed that up. You do good shooting and then you do terrible shooting. And now we get to go look for a bird. Although I think we can find him. And now I'm gun shy. There's a covey. Where's the dog? Where's the bird? There's a dog. Find a bird. You're the dog, find a bird. They're running. It's so hard to tell sometimes where they're actually at. Good girl, Eep. That's why you got a dog. One of the many reasons is they find all kinds of wounded birds for you. Good girl, Eep. Come on. Yeah, come on. Eep. Come on, fetch it! Fetch it! Fetch it! Drop. You don't like that, huh? God, you're awful. Come on. Dog. Yeah. Right here, and he came around like, well, around like this. I figured he'd probably be on the towards the last rock pile. Oh, and a balloon. Wonderful city people trash. It's like the most effective way to get trash up on the mountain from the city. And no, balloons are not lucky. They're garbage. He's doing a bunch of shooting on top. Well, I heard 3 shots. When I got up there, well, I pointed in the camera, but anyway, I think that was a different group that actually flew from there, and it flew. I lost track of them, but I'm pretty sure they're about midway on that hill. I'm sure there's still another 6 or so on top, but I'm not shooting any more out of that group. This spring is flowing pretty good, and you're sitting in it. You guys are riding in the back of the truck. I just got back, and I figured I'd do a bag review. I mean, what a pack. I'm using First Light bags. No, Final Rise bags. I use a platypus water bladder, and then I just have a cheapo insulated cover. It keeps it from freezing in the winter and getting too hot in the summer. And then I'm using their bottles, which work really good to get the weight up front. And then I pack a gallon of water in the rear. I use an actual dog bowl, so I don't have to squirt it in their face. And for clothing, I have a Kuyu raincoat. It's a little bit thicker one. It works really good for the wind, but you can't stop and hold still or you get cold. And then a backup shirt in case you get wet or you sweat it out. Gloves, I usually have a light pair. Then I'll have a little bit heavier pair. That's what I usually go to after my light pair get wetted out. And then I have a thicker, more waterproof pair as my extra backup, and then that's what I wear back in the warmer season if it's too cold. Once it gets really cold, then we switch to a pair of mittens, and then you go 2 pairs of a medium weight glove, and then a pair or 2 of these. Beanie, because you need that. This is just a cheap light. I usually don't need it, but I put it on the dog. I've had to use that a couple times. Extra batteries for whatever you need. Then I have rope in this one. I don't know why it's in there, but it's useful. And then I always have a flashlight. An actual good flashlight. Oh look, more duct tape. And then for dog shock collar, I don't know what these are called, but just using that controller. It's super simple. It has a vibrate and a tone. I don't use vibrate, we only use tone. And then I use a crappy toggle for each dog. For other stuff in the hot season, I pack a water filter, Band-Aids, Neosporin, Benadryl for snakes, little boo-boo kit, and then a vet wrap, fixes dogs, and then all kinds of tape. I got 4 different kinds of tape. This is a fabric, electrical, there's rubber tape over here, and then chapstick. Any kind of chapstick, doesn't matter. And an extra buckle, because you can't use your bag if your buckle's broke. Now on this side I have a trauma kit. It says bleed stop and vent seals. And then I have a shear, which it doesn't, I don't know, it works really good, but I don't know what I use it for. I do pack a tourniquet, which is kind of silly, but you never need it until you need it. And then I have an extra knife, which is the dedicated keep it here knife. And then we're using these Rhino radios, which are good radios, terrible product though. I added that pouch and an extra knife in case I lose a knife, a cell phone, and ammo. And that one, that's the main loader, and then extra ammo, quail rounds. And that's it.